What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another VGC 2015 replay. Today, we're leading off with Charizard Y, Virizion, Garchomp, and Aegislash, the team you guys have seen me use for the last few games with great results. I feel that it's pretty balanced, and we haven't really fought that many chalk teams, so there hasn't really been that many chances to use Virizion effectively, but I still like using it. The way I've been pretty much using it is as like a pseudo Terrakion. I mean, using Stone Edges in close combats, not that many Leaf Blades, but we're not going to talk about my team, we're going to talk about my opponent's team. We're actually going to see a Mega Banette, a Pokemon that we normally only see me use. We don't really see that many opponents use Mega Banette, so pretty cool to see a Mega Banette this game. We also see a Sylveon, an ORAS, and a Heatran, so a bunch of really unique Pokemon that you don't really see on the same team all that often, being ORAS and Banette. So without further ado, we're just going to start things off. We're going to get right into this game and show what Mega Banette can really do when it's an opposing Mega Banette. So we see Sylveon and Banette. My opponents always lead Sylveon against me. Something about my team screams, bring your Sylveon, he won't be able to deal with it. I don't know why. They always lead with it, and I can always assume that they're going to lead with it. So, starting things off, we see that he frisks my team, seeing my Charizard Y and my Life Orb. So, we're just going to start things off going with Mega Charizard Y, and I feel that I definitely do have the power play here. Both my Pokemon are faster than my opponent's Pokemon, so we're just going to go Mega here, as we're going to see Banette then go Mega. Remember, this thing gains the Prankster ability upon Mega Evolving, so it's going to have tons of tricks, but it can't actually use its Prankster boosted moves until next turn, until speed gets calculated. So first turn, we're just going to see Sylveon go for a Protect here. I was expecting like a Spec Sylveon. You always have to expect the Spexed one, but when I go for the nuke on that slot, it's not really going to work, as he goes for a Phantom Force. This is a move that makes it disappear for a turn, kind of like Fly and Dig, but what's great about this move is it pretty much makes it so it can't be protected, so it's going to go through stuff like that. As we see him switching with Heatran here, but I was much too smart. I knew he'd either switch in with Heatran or ORAS or something like that. His team just had that many weaknesses to close combat that I figured I could close combat that slot as well as go for like another fire attack on that slot, and it would pretty much KO the Sylveon even if he decided to stay in. So we pick up the KO on the Heatran switching in. Like I said, it still would have KO'd the Sylveon, as we're going to eat a Phantom Force. And for those of you guys that don't know, Mega Banette has a huge physical attack stat. Look how much damage that did. That's not even really a strong attack, and it chunked my Charizard all the way to the red. So Mega Banette definitely putting in work here. We're going to go for a bit of a defensive turn. We're protecting with Virizion and trying to go for an Overheat in the sun on the Banette. We know we're going to pick up the KO, and I was pretty happy that we didn't see Destiny Bond, but it didn't really matter, considering we're foddering Charizard to the incoming Hyper Voice. So, like I said, Virizion protected itself. We can still use that Pokemon to great effect later in the game, but we picked up a KO on Banette, saw the Hyper Voice from the Sylveon, and I'll definitely take that. Charizard is going to trade super cost effectively there. As we see Aegislash come out here and ORAS come out for my opponent. These are his last two Pokemon, so we're going to pop the Wide Guard of Sylveon being known for AoE moves, ORAS being known for AoE moves. So we're also going to see, Wide Guard is just the perfect play there no matter what, and we already know that Virizion's going to be faster than ORAS. Really happy it wasn't a Scarfed one, but Virizion going to be able to pick up the KO with a 4 times effective close combat, as we see my opponent then go for the very predictable Hyper Voice here. Not really going to get a chance to make contact here, and I think this is just where he runs. So pretty standard game. Once we got the Heatran KO on the switch, it was pretty much all downhill from there. Like I said, I would have liked to see more Prankster moves from Banette, but it was obviously a heavily attack and offensive aggressive Mega Banette. The same way I run mine. I actually don't like using Phantom Force. I just like using like Shadow Claw and stuff like that. But I'm really happy to see it, and I wish that more people would use it because it is a really cool Pokemon. I mean, I would like to say that I'm pretty well versed in using it, so I know all of its little tricks. So I guess maybe if it was against another opponent, that Pokemon would have done it would have had a much more impact, but against me, it wasn't working. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this game. Not a very long one today, but like I said, Mega Banette's really cool, and I like to upload any games where I like to see where I fight them. So guys, I'm stuttering here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.